Hello guys, I'm Krishna and I welcome you all on behalf of CSI chapters vcode of Vit-Ap University. We'll take a look at a very interesting and important topic today in Python, which is generators. So what is generator? I'll tell you because it is very important term and we need to learn object oriented programming in Python to know about this topic. So I think that you already know about this object-oriented programming in Python. If you don't know, we have made some videos on object-oriented programming in Python. You can just take a look at it. And yeah, let's begin. So there is a term in object-oriented programming which is iterator. So what iterator does? So let me just write it down. So what is the work of this iterator? So iterator, for example, we have a string. Let's say string s, and let's say it is equal to abcd. So what iterator does, it just transfers from a to d step by step. First of all, it will return A, then it will return B, then it will return C, then it will return D. So this is the work of iterator. So let's begin with an example. You will get more clarity on this topic with an example. So what I'm doing, I'll create a method and let's name it foo. It has a parameter x. And here I want to introduce you to a new keyword which is yield. You probably don't know about this yield keyword. So this yield keyword, it is kind of similar to return keyword in these methods and all. So how is it different? It is different because it returns iterator of the object. It doesn't return the value, it returns the iterator of the object. So you'll get more clarity. Let me just finish it once. Let me now print something that's a CSI vcode, and let me just yield x plus 2 now. So what will happen is it will return the value of x plus 1. No, it won't return the value of x plus 1, it will return the iterator of x plus 1. So if I call this function, let's say I'm calling it with 9. So what will happen though? It will return generator object. So it generated an object of foo at this location. This is the random location, hexadecimal location in our app. So why do we need this yield keyword instead of return keyword? So one of the best benefit of this keyword, it is that it uses your RAM less. It uses less of your RAM and more of your CPU. So your program, it can be easily run on this low RAM system also. There are certain systems with 2 GB of RAM or 1 GB of RAM. So you can't run heavy codes on these systems. So you have this thing, yield keyword. It is advisable to use yield if you have a yield keyword, if you have a low memory system. So how do we print out this value of x or x plus 1? So for doing that, what we have to use, it is underscore next double _ method. So let's call it dunder next. So you have to use this dunder next method for doing this. So how can we use it? So let's say we are defining k, it is equal to the object k, it stores the generator object's location of foo. So what I'll do now, I'll just call this, let's say print and k dot next render next. So you can see it will print out 10 for the first time because the value of x it is 9 and here the value of x it is gonna be 10. And what happens now is it is a iterator, it is an iterator. So what it will do, our code won't stop here. Our code will stop here once we call has dot next dot render next. So what happens, our system knows that it has something ahead of it, but it is returning something at this point only. So iterator tells our system that we have more piece of code ahead, but we are stopping our code here. So if we do something like this, if we call this one more time, so you can see this time it is printing CSI vcode and 11 and 10 it gets printed out by this one. So when we call it for the first time, it will stop at this point, and after that it will go up to here, yield x plus 2. So let's do something. Let's define some integer n and its value is x plus, let's say 9. And what I'll do, I'll yield n this time. Okay, and instead of doing this, let's use a for loop. So for I then range 3 so we'll print out k dot next. So yeah, you guys try to figure out what should be the output in this following case. Like I already told you about this yield keyword and it is kinda easy and interesting topic. So you have 5 seconds to pause the video and post your answer in the comment section. Okay, if we run this code, you can see it is printing out 10 CSI 11 vcode. So I think you already know how this for loop is working. If you are looking at this yield keyword, you might probably know about for loop and this object oriented programming. And yeah, I think it is not needed to explain you how this for loop is working. So let me just tell you about this, how our function is working. So first of all, it will print out 10 as we saw earlier, 11 also. This thing we saw earlier, 10 CSI vcode and 11. How is it coming out? So how this n is going, how this 18 is printing out. So what it is doing, it is adding 9 to the value of x. Okay, so and the value of x it is 9 and 9 plus 9 it is 18. We didn't redefine x. The value of x is still equal to 9 as we passed 9 in this foo function, so that's why value of x it is still 9, and when we do 9 plus 9 it is returning out 18. And what happens if we call it once more? Let's see. So yeah, you guys try to tell what should be the output if we call this next method one more time, run the next method one more time. Okay, if we rerun it, it is throwing an error. It is throwing an error because it cannot iterate ahead. It doesn't know what is ahead. Our code knows. What Iterator does, it knows that nothing is ahead of this yield end. We have no piece of code, there is no other statement ahead of this yield n. That's why it is throwing an error. And what if we do like n plus equal to 1? Would it throw error this time? Let's see. Yeah, it is still throwing an error. And what if we do something like print n plus 1 equal to 1? What would happen? Okay, what we have to do is n plus 1. We have to print out n plus 1. So let's see. So yeah, it will print out n plus 1, then it will throw an error. So I hope it was clear to you guys. If you still have any doubt, you can just ask us in the comment section. You can also rewind the video, take another look at it. You can also take a look at our previous videos. We have a lot of videos already uploaded to our channel. I think it's more than 195 videos. And if you have any difficulties or problems, you can ask our vcode core members. They'll help you surely. And also you can just join our WhatsApp group. If somehow a vcode core member they are not able to help you, there are a lot of other students also who are willing to help. So you can they'll help you. All you have to do is join our WhatsApp groups. You will get a link for our WhatsApp group in the description box. And yeah, till then, bye bye. See you guys in our next video. Thank you.